Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, Sir Benji.
So, sino dito yung nakilala sa akin? So, di ba wala pa? Ako din yung kayo kilala. So, again, di ba nabasa niyo, Benji Diaz. I'm Benji Diaz from Barangay Makiwalo. And I am an English major student. Okay, so this is my requirement. I'm doing this because this is one of our requirements in Masters. So I'm now studying Masters of Arts and Literature, Language and Literature sa UEP. Okay, so if kilala niyo si Sir Lester, classmate ko siya dati sa college, and si Ma'am Jeridel, kabatchmate ko siya dati dito sa SAA. So, hindi kami naging mag-classmate. Pero ano. Okay, so, diba? So, of course, our subject this afternoon is English. Okay, so I'll be discussing on explaining through examples or explaining using illustration. Okay, so before we proceed with my discussion, okay, biyag muna. So, sino dito ang familiar sa name na Simon Says? Sino dito ang familiar? Okay, so to those who don't know the game, explain ko na if you hear the word or the phrase Simon says, you're going to do the action. For example, Simon says, touch your hair. Oh, touch your hair. But if you do not hear, if you do not hear the phrase Simon says, you're not going to do the action. For example, we just say, touch your mouth. Of course, you're not going to touch your mouth because Simon says didn't say that not going to touch your mouth. Right? Pag marinig mo niyo yung phrase na Simon says, mawala niyo gahimuan ng action. Okay, so everyone can stand up. So, ang lima niyan na magdadao, ang 5 students na magdadao, tayo ko sa niyan ko price. Okay, so, malaki mo na, warm up lang muna. Example mo na. Okay, so, Simon says, touch your knee. Touch your knee. Sayo. Simon says, touch your shoulders. Touch your ears. Oh, alright. Start na kita. Ginila mo na natin na group para mas organize. So, bangin itong nadi or string nadi. Okay, dito muna sa nadi. Okay, so Simon says, touch your nose. Simon says, touch your cheeks. Touch your mouth. Simon says, touch your hips. Oh. Touch your foot. Right foot. Simon says, touch your eyes. Simon says, touch your ears. Touch your forehead. Touch your knees. Touch lift your right foot. Okay, Simon says, touch your right eye. Okay, so Simon says, touch your cheeks. Touch your eyes. Simon says, smile. Simon says, touch your eyebrows. Okay, Simon says, touch your eyelashes. Touch your hair. Okay, so forward. Touch your tongue. Okay, Simon says, touch your right ear. Touch your mouth. Ikaw ka na rin, assist ka na rin ni Ma'am Jerry. May price ka na yan. Okay, makiklaim na rin kasi masa discount. Okay, so let's now proceed with my discussion. Okay, who wants to read this one? So this afternoon, I will be discussing on explaining through examples or using illustrations. Passes na clear. Ma'am, ano ba mo? So again, I will be discussing on explaining through examples using illustration. So before we proceed with my discussion, let's have a short quiz first. Okay, so you don't have to write your answers on a piece of paper. Just say it out loud, okay? Kung alam niyo ang answer, patanala tayo niyo. Okay, so a transition is any device that blank to ideas. Again, a transition is any device that blank to ideas. Okay, blank to ideas. So this idea and then the other one idea, the other idea. Okay, so what is the answer? The correct answer?
Read bundles.
B. Bridges. Or C. Indicates.
Indicate.
So, hindi parallels. How about bridges? How about indicates? So, everyone got it wrong. The correct answer is parallel.
Ano mo?
From one idea to other idea. So, bridge niya. Okay, so again, a transition is a device that bridges two ideas. Okay, so, can a transition be a phrase? Can a transition be a phrase? Yes? No? Or maybe? So, who says yes? So, who says no? Maybe. So, again, wrong. Or laan, maybe. Okay, so the correct answer is yes. On the other hand, at the end of the day, those are examples of transitional devices or transitional phrase. So the next one is transition words that indicate blank create order. Okay? Transition words that indicate blank create order. A. Evidence. B. Emphasis. C. Sign. Okay, so diba? Create order. What is the correct answer?
Emphasis.
It says evidence.
Ako na lang.
It says emphasis. How about sign?
Oras.
Okay, so only two got the right answer. Time is the correct answer. So pag order, time ito. For example, at 4 o'clock, para order, parang organized and ideas. Okay. So let's now move on to definition and purpose of illustration. Okay, so would like to read this sentence. Anyone, just read it. So, read the sentence. Again, okay, so illustration is a basic rhetorical mode that adds detail to a claim or thought. So, illustration ko, no, it is a basic rhetorical mode. If you want, for example, you are the writer. If you want your readers to make you if you want readers to make you make your point understandable, you want them to understand you or to make you para makarelate sila. Gusto mong sabihin. So you may use illustration. Okay. So a rhetorical mode is a way to organize speech or writing. A basic rhetorical mode, di ba nasabi kanina sa definition, na illustration is a basic rhetorical mode, right? Okay, so a basic rhetorical mode is one that doesn't require taking an intimate look at the subject. You can illustrate something without having to know it through and through, and so it's a basic rhetorical mode. Okay, so what does this mean? So, for example, di ba, pag kumakain kayo ng burger, sino ito naka-burger? Hindi tayo deeper into sa ingredients, diba, ng burger. Parang pag yung alam lang natin is kung ano yung lasa ng burger, kung anong itsura ng burger, kung gaano kalaki yung burger. So yun lang. So that's why it's a basic rhetorical mode. But when we say complex rhetorical modes, do require an in-depth knowledge of the subject. Some examples of complex rhetorical modes include cause and effect, process analysis, and description. Okay, so once you read this, how about
Illustration is another
wants to explain this? Anyone from this group? Diba? Illustration is another way of saying example, because you can use an object or idea to illustrate or provide an example of another object or idea. So an illustration can be used to either clarify a thought or support a stance. Okay, so sino lang gusto mag-explain nito? First sentence. Ikaw, sir. Ikaw. Ano? Pinaintindihan mo lang sa sentence. Para. Okay, so ako na lang. So, illustration, they are saying example. So illustration is an example. Diba, when we explain ourselves, we use example. For example, this phone is example. For example, diba, so because you can use an idea. For example, diba, this phone is the best phone I ever had. Why? Tinanong kay, this is the best phone na nagayon na. Of course, you use example. Parang you share your your thought or opinion about this one. For example, this phone is the best phone I ever had because ma-additional na ang idea. Because this is an iPhone, right?
Tama all.
Next one is illustration used to clarify a thought, di ba? Sabi kanina na an illustration can be used to either clarify a thought or support a stance. So the first one is clarify a thought. So example, walking around empty malls is an almost otherworldly experience, like living in a memory. So we could enrich this claim if we use example or illustration. So how? Diba? If you want your readers or your audience to understand what an empty mall looks like or how does it feel being inside an empty mall. Sino dito nakapunta sa sa mall na walang katao-tao? Like close na. So wala pa, di ba? Okay, so if you want to enrich this idea, you may use illustration or first-hand accounts. When we say first-hand accounts, those are the things that you experience by yourself. For example, ako, experience ko siya mismo. Okay, first-hand, when we say first-hand accounts, next experience ko, their experience sa iba na tao. Okay, so, diba, walking around in the most is an almost otherworldly experience, like living in a memory. Okay, diba? So, we describe what an empty mall looks like. For example, I once went into an empty mall. I see no people around. I hear no noises. Of course, about no noise, walang tao. Then empty, walang mga tao naglabay-labay. So, you share your first-hand experience. So the other one is, for example, di ba, hindi pa rin maintindihan ng mga readers or ng audience yung what an empty mall looks like, yung itsura ng empty mall. You use illustration. So, nanay man na illustration natin susugat. Pictures sa empty mall. Mag-search ka sa Google about, i-search mo empty mall. Tapos maunitan papaingin mo sa audience kung namin itsura sa empty mall. So, gets na yun yun? Nag-gets niyo yung tapuan? Balitaw lang. Okay, so again, how do we enrich this statement? We use experience, not an experience. Personal experience or first-hand accounts. Nag-gets ito niyo? Pag dili pa nga yung mag-gets sa audience, imugin, di ba, describe mo ang mall. Paano kung dili pa mag-gets sa audience? Kung di ba, talaga nila naintindihan. Kasi isang na warak tao, warak ikaw talaga nila, mas ma-imagine nila kung itsura sa empty mall. Not gagamitin na sunod. Yeah, tama. So we use illustrations or images, not na pictures. So, yes, pwede na. The next one is illustration used to support a stance. Okay, so example, butterflies aren't as common around here as they used to be. So, ini man siya, we could enhance the statement if we use, di ba, so na butterflies aren't as common around here as they used to be. So, we could enrich this statement if we make use of first, person accounts, personal experience, diba? Then, second-hand accounts. Na naman na nila, nagsulat na second-hand accounts. Anyone? Diba first-hand accounts, personal experience. How about second-hand accounts? Anything shoot second-hand accounts na experience sa iba na tao. For example, diba? Kung nakan ko na the mall is so populated because my brother went there yesterday. Diba? So, very kami experience, diba? My brother went there yesterday. So, kana experience? Brother. So, natin siya na example sa sa experience. Second-hand experience or second-hand house. So, nagit sa niyo? So, another one, if you would like to enrich this idea or to support this stance, we're going to make use of verifiable evidence. Namin sir ng mga verifiable evidence. What are these? From the word wala na, evidence. Ebidensya. So, pag ebidensya means na tungod. Diba? So, butterflies are just come around here as it used to be. So, magsi-search ka sa Google na para makasuportahan nila mo na statement na ang butterflies damo talaga dati dito. So, mag-search ka na, for example, sa Mondragon, search ka na nanong na year na damo ang butterfly dito sa Mondragon. Di ba may butterfly ka rin, di ba dating ali? Tama ka na, niyo. So, of course, di ba? Pag na-search na niyo, we can say na those are verifiable evidence. Kaya na-publish na siya sa Google. Parang, maparas mo sa mga scientists, di ba? Nagagamit sila scientific method to prove something. Of course, di ba, pag na-prove nila, it means na true. Diba? Because it is backed up by evidences. So butterflies are just all around here as they used to be. Next one is synonyms for illustration. Okay, so first one is second one is so who wants to read this one? So who wants to read again? Who wants to read this one aside from Sarah there? Please cover your voice. How about lahat na lang ay basahin na lang po. So 1, 2, 3, go.
A description is similar to illustration, but it's more of it in terms of stories, such as how things look and smell.
Okay, so muna na, explain ko na lang. Sabihin, example. A description is similar to illustration, but it is more about detailing things in terms of the story, such as how things look and smell. Diba? So, diba when you read, sino dito nagbabasa ng book? Mga novels, or children's novels, basta books, diba? Anong napapansin nyo? Pag, diba yung author, pag describe niya yung ano, yung characters, ano yung napapansin niyo? Di ba, hindi lang ano, the author doesn't just state the name of the character, di ba? Hindi lang ano, nilalagay ng author kung sino yung character sa story. Di ba? Dinidescribe nila kung ano yung tsura ng character. For example, di ba, Katniss Everdeen is what's her name? For example, she has brown eyes. She has tiny face. She has a long black hair. Diba? Description. Describe ang character. So kung marinig siya sa mga books. Yung pa nila dili ano? Their time. Yung pa siya their time. Sa among dati, yung kami sila their time. Yung suwela, drop everything and read. So, may isang oras kami, 30 minutes ata, after ng recess, ano, humiram kami ng book sa library, tapos, nagbabasa kami. Tapos, after namin magbasa, sinusulat namin kung ano yung natutunan namin dun sa libro. Tapos, after nun, after, diba, ngayon, diba, malapit na matapos school year. So, pipili si sister kasi yung ano namin, yung principal. Pipili siya ng ano, parang, the best, ano ito na? Best reader, diba? Kung sino may pinakamadaming nabasa, mas maganda yung ano, kasi may after doon may isipan na makasulat. Ano, yung price doon pupunta sa Manila, sa Cebu, pupunta parang ano, only expense paid trip. So ngayon wala na. So, di ba, sino familiar na sa description?
Opo, describe ang subject.
Describe
Ang subject.
Di ba common ini siya sa mga books yung babasa. Parang description, di ba? Describe lang. Kunwari sura, nananumot. Ito na 5 senses, di ba? What are the 5 senses?
Sight, smell, touch, taste, hear,
So, di ba? Sight, smell, taste, touch, tapos hearing. Oh, so, those are the 5 senses. So, in-describe siya based on our look sa sight, then smell, or smells. Okay, so the next one is, can we read everyone? Everyone?
evidence is a kind of illustration used in argumentation to provide support for an argument.
So, evidence is a kind of illustration used in argumentation to provide support for an argument. So, di ba, if, for example, sa argument, example, di ba, mga debate, di ba? Ano napapansin niyo sa mga debate? Away. Tapos di ba, may gusto niyo ma-prove yung ano yung statement niyo. Ano yung gagamitin niyo?
Evidence.
Diba? So evidence are based on facts. Parang things that can be that are verifiable. Diba? So common siya sa mga movies. For example, dili man lang masugad na si Aya de las Alas is a funny comedian. Diba? Funny man ako niya. So of course, magamit ka evidence ang mga previous movies ni Aya de las Alas. State in the English that. Then the third one is, what is the third one, guys? Okay, so tuloy ko pag-ibasa. Can you read, everyone?
Anecdote is a method to illustrate what happened because it is a story. It is a kind of description rich with sensory details.
So an anecdote is a method to illustrate what happened. Because it is a story, it is a kind of description rich with sensory details. Diba yung sa description kanina, describe lang. So ngayon sa anecdote, if you are going to tell a story, you use descriptions that are rich with sensory details. Diba? Yung 5 senses na, diba? So diba yung, if you're going to write something, for example, personal experience nyo, pumunta kayo sa, for example, sa Boracay, i-share nyo doon yung, ano yung nakita nyo, what did you see, then how the sea tastes like. For example, tapos, how does the air feels like? Is it cold? Is it hot? Is it refreshing? No. Of course, diba? So we use anecdote, rich with sensory details. So, dapat, itong tanan na, 5 senses, matouch, pag nagsulat ka. For example, I went to Boracay, the sea is so very salty. Diba? Nakulat mo. Nakadian mo. Then the air feels so very refreshing. Kaya experience mo ito. Touch. Then the sunset is very beautiful. So calming. Kaya nakita mo diba? Calming kasi nakakalma ka. Then ano pa? Pagkukulang. And it's so noisy. Diba? For example, if you go to Boracay, so noisy, diba? Because there are a lot of people. So, natouch na ang hearing. Then, ano pa, kulang, diba? Sight na. Sa smell pa. About sa smell. Describe Boracay. Bisan di pa niyo na kanto na Boracay. Smell mo kayo. Smell sa Boracay, diba? Okay, so one ito. Ang anecdote, dapat if you're going to write something, if you are going to write anecdote, dapat attach an 5 senses. Okay, so types of illustration in writing. So common examples. Common examples exist in the public consciousness. Things like famous events, historical figures, or movies fall under public consciousness. So, what common examples? Mga things na around sa katanan na tao. For example, di ba? Movies. Ganang familiar movies na yung mga around sa katanan. So, yung familiar din sa Spider-Man. Familiar man ka. Batman. So, dapat nag-fall dun siya sa common examples. Tapos famous events. Ano famous events? Example, Coachella. Example, it was the weirdest day. I was walking, and I swear I saw this snowman in Sandy's yard wave to me. It was like Frosty the Snowman or something. Okay, so, di ba, i-claim niya na while he was walking, or the person was walking, he saw a snowman in Sandy's yard wave at him. So, paano, parang sa second sentence or statement, di ba nagamit siya Frosty the Snowman? If you are familiar with Frosty the Snowman, for example, sa ibang bansa, so, it is a common knowledge sa kanra na kila nila si Frosty the Snowman. Si Ola. For example, it was the weirdest thing. It was going as where I saw the snowman and this yard wave, but it was like Ola. Nandito na palabas? So, mananalo sila? And nag-full si Under sa common examples. So, next, this again, common examples, this type of illustration is good for telling a story or quickly providing amusement or context to an argument. But it's not a strong form of illustration in formal arguments. For example, mag-iaway ka, for example sa debate, hindi ka pwede maggamit mga himo-himo lang. Di ba isa argument? Supported dapat siya sa facts or evidence. Pag sa argument man, dapat ikaw nagamit kung example. So, ano na? Kamukha mo si Daron na. Kamukha mo si Captain Barbell. So, himo-himo mo rin doon. There is siya based sa real things. So next one is illustration using first-hand evidence. Diba? First-hand evidence is something that someone witnessed themselves. Nanina sila kanina, itsugad, ang first-hand evidence, something that, that you personally experience. Experience yung mismo. Okay, so diba, example, this mall used to be the most happening place in town. When I was a young man, Gerald Ford came through here and gave a speech after cutting the red tape at its grand opening. So, paano niyo masabi na first-hand account to? Sa phrase, sa statement?
Experience.
Pagkasa ka sa din na part, each part, masabi mo na, this was personal experience by the one who is reading. Or stating the Alright. So diba, from the phrase itself, when I was, from the word I, personal experience ito, when I was a young man, Gerald Ford came. So dictionary and experience. Then the next one is illustration using second-hand evidence. Again, can I read everyone?
Second-hand evidence is something that someone heard from someone else. It can also be something that someone read about or read about, although it lacks any signification.
Okay, sorry, hindi na lang. So, second-hand evidence is something that someone heard from someone else. It can also be something that someone read about or heard about, although it lacks any citation. So, kung maninipa, nakikipag-marites ka. Diba? For example, yung gamit mo na kanya, diba? Marites ka. Nabatihan ko na bagaw ni Kuan, mapapaulo si Kuan. Of course, diba? Pinabatihan mo na, you hear it from someone. It's not you na nakahumutsan ko. So, again na ito, ang second-hand evidence. What? Experience of other people. So, Olympic na example ba? Olympic National Park is like nowhere else in the United States. My dad went there and he saw all these cool jungle trees and giant yellow slugs. Diba? My dad. So, naka-experience yun eh?
Dad.
Ako siya na alam.
Istorya. Nakimarites.
So, nanto. So, next one is illustration using verifiable evidence. Okay, so can you read everyone? Tagoda ka rin sa tundo.
Verifiable evidence includes things such as photos and research, which directly support a point. A first-hand account can become verifiable evidence. It is supported by enough corroborating evidence, including other first-hand accounts.
So, di ba, like what I said earlier, na verifiable evidence, things such as photos and research. So, research, di ba, yung may process, di ba, sa research? So, ito na, scientific method. Di ba, din sa process. Kung sa science pa, na bumati kami sa subject niya sa science, kuhan, ito na ito mga na-publish na. For example, ang mga books, hindi mabasa, parang na-undergone na ito sa research. For example, sa National Geographic. Sa science, na libro mismo. Tapos, a person account can become verifiable evidence if it is supported by enough corroborating evidence. For example, inisiya na a moon circle. Tapos inilat siya. Inisiya. Nagsulat siya, kaya di ba nakita mo niya. A moon, a circle. Tapos, if everyone agrees na a moon is circle, so, we can consider that na pansiya. Parang it is a fact. For example, kung ship na experience, di ba niya, for example, nagkanto kami sa sa EP. Tapos kita kami sa nagbato na concert, di ba, and then so, paano niyo masugad na mauwi talaga ang buhay sa Benenden? Of course, very as yan, di ba, experience niya, tapos kada sa iba tao, hindi claim na maupay talaga ang boses sa genetics ka makakita. Okay, so, an example, pwede naman, pag verifiable evidence, kung magagamit kasi ng mga statistics, first now gets very high. Its median yearly high temperature is among the top 1% of cities in America, according to a 2021 report in Oh My Gosh, That's Crazy magazine. Diba, nag-state na din na among the top 1% of the cities in America. So of course, yung na-publish na ito. Pag search sa Google, ito siya. Then, sa move on to how illustration functions in sentences and essays. So, di ba pag nagawang ay yung mga teacher, ayun sa yung mga essay. Okay. So, I think para mag-ibaron yan yung paggamit sa mga examples tapos illustration, I think na mas malis yun ako sa mag-ino sa mga essay niyo kay mag-provide lang ng mga example para makasuportahan niyo evidence yung grade. So, essays are built from building blocks, sentences. Every time you complete another sentence, you add another brick to the wall. Your goal is a fair construction so that your thesis doesn't come crashing down around you. As we've discussed, illustrations are a key way for a writer to find details about their thoughts and claims. That's all well and good, but how should a writer connect their thoughts and claims to their understanding? Of course, we use transitions. Okay, so what is transition? Can you read everyone?
Transition are a basic way to provide context to thoughts by linking them to other related thoughts. Transitions which use sudden words such as therefore and for example can stitch together sentences, paragraphs, and chapters to create vast and
Everyone, please, pagbasa ka. Without their ilang delay.
transitions which use sudden words such as therefore and for example can stitch together sentences, paragraphs, and chapters to create vast illustration and ornamental arguments. A sentence are building blocks for your essay. Then transitions are the mortar. Use transitions to combine together your various points and examples.
Okay, so if we use transitions to bind together your various points and examples. So namin, sino dito aram sa ikaw? Yung aram na sa transitional devices? At least one lang. At least one transitional devices. So pamapit. So, hindi, di ba? Transition which use does it for such as. Therefore, and for example, example yung sa rasan, transitional devices. Di ba, for example, common nga, pagsulat-sulat kit, I saw the young man climb the window. Tapos masulat ka na ito sa tudlo, support na, di ba? However, furthermore, on the other hand, those are examples of transitions or transitional devices. So mga pangdugtong na familiar yung sila. Kung di ba, pag nagbabasa ka, may dinulugtong din na. On the other hand, transitions, which use ito. So how to write good illustrations? Effective illustrations are consistent with your audience and your tone. Use illustrations when you provide necessary context or logical support for your points. Anecdotes, for example, are far more helpful than causal essays and histories. They can be used in longer papers and books where many forms of context might be helpful. Okay, so if you're going to write something, di ba, ang content sila sa mga essay yan. Yung pag ipapasulat kang essay, kung siya, for example, pasuraton kang essay about sa mga farmers. Of course, di ba, ang sulod na content na dapat sa iyo suraton about sa mga farmers. Dili kay, sa first paragraph, farmers ka. Pagka dinaman nga di sa second paragraph, mga fishermen na. So dapat all throughout, from first paragraph to second paragraph or last paragraph, about sa mga farmers. Tapos dapat ang tone, di ba? Dapat consistent with your tone, di ba? Audience and tone. So naman yung susunod na tone. Pag formal ay yung susurat, dapat formal from first to last sentence. Pag informal naman, ito naman ang mga informal. Ito mga dito ka nagamit mga formal words na mga research, familiar sa research. Di ba formal nga ito, gamit nila na ako sa mga sentences. Pero pag mga informal man nga, ito nagamit ka na sa mga personal na nabawa. Magamit ka na nga ito, ay informal ito, may sarili mo na. Tapos, ito mga pagpakalipot. Where? Ito, W-E, kasugat, R, plus E. Pero pahalipot, informal itong siya. Kaya kung formal ka, magsulat ka, we are. Nag-gets niyo? So, pag formal nga, formal all throughout. Pag informal all throughout. More common man sa pag-isig, di ba mga personal malaniyo, yung idea lang. So, we can say na kung ano pag subjective and question, subjectively what an answer, personal and so it's an example of an informal essay. Pero pag from books nga, papa-explain sa iyo ang kuan, yung lesson, dapat kung namin yung naibaron sa books, nabaw pag mga objective na, dapat formal yung pag-answer natin. So, in your essay, use stronger forms of illustration. Use evidence or first-hand accounts from reputable sources who know more about the topic than you do. So, we use illustrations. Ano ka gagamiton? Evidence or first-hand accounts. Hindi kang from reputable sources. Kamu, di ba, yan na naman generation. Nagamit na talaga yan na internet, di ba? So, dapat mga reliable sources ang hindi mo kukuhaan. Hindi ka ito, search lang ka, pangabasa niyo, kapinadayan, paste niyo sa iyo. Dapat basahon, pinalahanan niyo kung di-income na website ko ng mga reputable. For example, ang Wikipedia, dito siya reliable. Source kay pwede ito ma-edit sa iba na tao. For example, ikaw, pwede nyo mag-edit pag mag-imo account. So, sa'yo sa example sa reputable sources or reliable sources and Britannica. Mga dictionary, mga books na talaga. So, sa tanan sentence niya na, tanan niya na reliable sa kanya. So, dapat aram niyo kung di na ka magkukuha mga information. Okay, so again, illustration key takeaways. Illustration is a basic rhetorical method that adds detail to a claim. Diba, we discussed this earlier, diba? Illustration is basic rhetorical. Diba, when you say basic rhetorical, ano po nito? Basic rhetorical, ito, wala, parang superficial. Isang direct na, diba, example kanina, ito burger. Aram talaga ang itsura, ang kadako, ananam. Pero direct na naging kukuhan. Dito naging scrutinize kung ano ang ingredients na hinggamit sa burger. Kung ano na ilimulidad. Then, methods of illustration may include, diba we discuss common examples. Ano ko natin sila? Common examples kanina. Mga common knowledge ito mga common examples. Ito, di ba yung mga movies na aram sa kata na tao or mga situation na familiar ang kata na tao. Dili ko mabula pa aram. For example, diba, Spider-Man, aram sa kata na tao. First-hand evidence, ano sila? Personal experience. Second-hand evidence, from other people. Then verifiable evidence, Real evidence, inari ito mga ikang sa mga published books na o sa internet, ito mga news. Okay. So, use transitions effectively by your illustrations, whether claim or false. Transitions, na doon ang mga transitional devices. Therefore, for example, however, furthermore. On the other hand, mga ito na mga transitional devices. Another one is effective illustrations are consistent with your audience, diba? And your tone. Na nato, basta dapat consistent ka sa audience. From first paragraph, ano? Dapat from, di ba, pag sa audience, pag farmers and yung topic, farmers sa katapusan. Pag sa tone man, pag formal, ang tinikangan, formal tanan. Pag informal, formal tanan. So in your essay, use stronger forms of illustration such as first-hand accounts. So, moleton, that's all. So, let's have an activity. So, you may write at least 5 sentences using examples of your illustrations na discuss ko. Sa 1/2 na lang, 1/4. At least 5 sentences. Write 5 sentences using illustrations, for example. Kung namatik ka, madali lang yan ang makakuha. Ang answer.